Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Stanley!
Holy shit, guys, how you doing? That was a lot of noise. Yeah. Let's fucking do this, guys. Strap in. Let's go. Thank you so much. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Anybody dating here? Anybody who met on a dating site? Who? Any of the? Okay, what about you? Oh, FedEx hat, dude. Holy shit. This dude's wearing a FedEx hat. Dude, I just love when shit gets to the right place on time, man. Oh, you were? Okay. He does work for FedEx, guys, just in case you... I thought you were just like, I love when shit shows up on time, man. Oh, it gets me going. What app did you guys meet on? Oh, Plenty of Fish? Fucking seriously? I didn't even know that was a real thing people used. That is insane. Plenty of Fish, what is the motto? We don't have good people, we got a lot of them. Quantity over quality. Holy shit. I didn't even know. I thought that was like a joke one that people talk. Wow. And how far into it are you guys? 2 weeks. Oh my. You use this now? Do you guys even have iPhones? Do you have flip phones? What are you fucking doing? Android. Oh, he's an Android guy. Fucking green texts. Fuck you. Plenty of Fish. Do they even have an app, or is it just like a website? Or do you like send a pigeon? It's an app. He's like taking it serious. No, it's an app. It's really legit, man. You should see how many fish they have. It's fucking incredible. I meet all my women and I fill my aquarium on plentyoffish.com. Unbelievable. Good for you guys. Give it up for 2 weeks in, man. Yeah. How much longer do you think it's gonna go?
A day or two.
Oh, damn, dude. You live with him? Oh, fuck you guys. God. Come on, I got a whole show to do. I could do the whole thing with you guys. You guys are awake enough. Can I explore this for just a minute? Wait, did you already live together when you met on Plenty of Fish? What's your name? Colton! You're on the app! Should we just date? We already live in the same house! Yeah, sure, yeah, it's a good commute, actually. Yeah, I could walk over to your place. I could fuck you in your room. That's so convenient, dude. They got Plenty of Fish. They got all the fish. He's in my fucking house, dude. Wait, fuck. Okay, so you live together. 2 weeks, going well. Just take me through that for just a moment here.
We met on Plenty of Fish. We're talking. We actually met that night when we started talking. Called her.
Yeah, that's how meeting people works. We met when we started meeting each other. I met her when we met. But do you want to explain anything else, like breathing or anything for me? Heavy breathing? Jesus. Okay.
So we met at the gas station down the street from my house.
Oh, fuck you. Oh my God, you met at a gas station? Plenty of Fish. You can have your first date at a gas station. Man, I gotta tell you one line. Anybody here watch Karate Kid or Cobra Kai? Okay. First off, I'm Team Johnny all the way. If you're Team Daniel's son, you're a pussy. Okay, that dude is a pussy, but he has one of the best lines in TV history in that show. And Johnny Lawrence goes to get food in a gas station. He goes, "Oh, what, Daniel? You too good for gas station food?" And he goes, "You know what? I think I am." And I felt that. You guys did not. You're like, "Hey, you want a 3-day-old hot dog? It's warmish." Okay, so you meet at the gas station. Which brand? If you say Stinker, I'm gonna shit my pants right now. Chevron. Oh, high class. Okay, so you mean... He's like, "Dude, I'm gonna take her to Stinker. Went to Chevron. I wanted some pussy, okay?" Take her to a high class. I'm not gonna take her to Shell, okay? I'm not made out of money. But I'll take a bitch to a Chevron. Okay, so you go to Chevron. 10:30 at night. Great time for a first date. Hey, I'll just take you out back behind it and handcuff you to a radiator. Jesus. I mean, just no precautions for your own safety. Well, he works for FedEx. How bad could he be? He said he was gonna deliver a package behind the gas station. You do all the time? Dude, I feel like we gotta do another show someday with just you and me having conversations about the mistakes you've made. You don't have to live it in my house. I would feel unsafe. I'm sure you're great at it. Okay, so you're at the gas station, it's 10:30, you're just like, oh, this is my husband. This is gonna be the guy. And then where'd you go for the second date?
We went to Big Al's.
Oh, wow, Big Al's, yeah. Classy, they wanted to find a kid to take home. Jesus, do you want to have kids? She's like, yes. He's like, I bet we could find some at Big Al's tomorrow. Just scoop them up at the skee-ball machine and take them home. Holy shit. I gotta stop because I got a whole thing I was gonna do tonight. I'm filming a comedy special, actually, and so, yeah, thank you guys. Oh, man. God, hey, thank you for sitting them here. Holy shit. I feel like God delivered a package and it was you. I want to get you. God is my FedEx driver. Wow. Whew. So dating sites, there's so many dating sites now. You got dating sites for everybody. You got JDate, you got Christian Mingle, you got blackpeoplemeet.com. Should laugh at the racist. I found the racist, you guys. She's like, they have their own websites now? I don't think they should have those. You're fine, it's okay. Any black people close by? You guys okay? We're in Boise. We got one. We got the Boise black guy, you guys. He's here. Yeah. What's up? I met him on meetblackpeople.com. Trying to diversify my portfolio. They wouldn't let me on blackpeoplemeet.com, but meetblackpeople.com. It's great. Oh shit! But you can't have whitepeoplemeet.com. Right? That's not okay. That's like just Hitler match. We can't do that. But they do have a new one coming out. It's called OKKK Cupid. Yeah. The tagline, it just says, if you're looking for Mr. Right, we know he's white. It's a joke. It's not a real site. Fuck you. I had an Asian friend who goes, yeah, well, we don't have there's no Asian dating sites. I'm like, dude, you guys had the original dating site before the internet. You guys had the Yellow Pages. That's called a temp check, okay, guys? If that's too far, you're in the wrong fucking room. Okay? Yeah. I'm not gonna do any political jokes. I got one, and I have to do it. I gotta talk about Biden just because we don't know how much time he's got left. And I gotta get this in. By the time the special is, he may not be with us anymore. And I wanna make this joke about a living person. Okay, first off, I do think I've solved politics. If you can't run for president. I think that's fair. I think we should have a presidential combine. Like the NFL combine, but for presidents. I'll tell you what, you live stream that shit, every person on earth is watching. They gotta do a 40-yard dash. Biden does it in 29 seconds. With his aide behind him. They got a bench, but it's just the bar. You gotta be able to eat corn on the cob with your real teeth. Here's my thing about Biden is just, I think he's the best AI we've made yet. It's such a good robot. You're like, oh my God, it's almost human. And then every once in a while you just get a little glitch. Like, oh fuck. Like you'll see him read a teleprompter and he's just like, wave to the crowd. I just like to imagine a team of computer programmers in the back like, God damn it. He'll just get off stage and just shake hands with the air. Hi. God damn it, who wrote that code? You see, his greatest enemy is stairs. That's ridiculous. Him and FDR. For the young people, that's he was in a wheelchair. At least he was wheeling and dealing, though, you know? That's stupid. My favorite Biden moment, though, had to be, anybody see him fall off the bike? Yes! Hell yeah, brother, I saw that shit! That's not something I should be saying about a president. Like, oh, did you see Timmy, the 5-year-old around the neighborhood? He fell off his bike. You're like, oh, that makes sense. People like, he fell off his bike. Oh, damn, was he like bombing down a hill? So he just fucking, no, he wasn't actually moving at all. He was standing, actually. Like, that's where you know they wrote the code for how to get on the bike. Right, and then they wrote the code for how to ride the bike, and they just forgot the code for how to get off. And you just see him, and he's there, and he just goes, and just eats it. That's my only political stuff. Actually, I was thinking about doing like 45 minutes on Israel and Hamas. What do you guys? That's a joke. That's a fucking joke. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to do that. At this point, you may be wondering where I'm from. I'm not from here. Yeah, I'm from a little bit further away. I am from Nampa. Born and raised. And if you're watching this special, just replace Nampa with like a shitty town outside of your city. And if you don't know what that town is, you live in it. I don't know what he's talking about, man. We got any nampins here? Any nampons? Nice. Oh, God, you guys made the flight out. Congratulations. Thanks. Thanks for being here. I bet people come up after the show and go, so you're actually from Nampa? I'm like, no, you must be, though. That is some stupid shit. No, I grew up in England and in California. I'm half English and half American, which means everyone thinks I'm Australian. Yeah. I hate that joke. I've done that joke for so fucking long, but I have to do it because otherwise you sit here and you go, I want to listen to him, but I don't know where the fuck he's from. Even Australians think I'm Australian. I've had Aussies come up to me, this guy goes, hey mate, just wanted to say hi to a fellow Aussie. And I went, oh no, I'm not from Australia. And he literally goes, fuck off, mate. I heard you talking, you're a fucking Australian. I was like, I don't know what to say to you, criminal. Ah, that's a smart joke. That's where I find out where the non-nampins are. Even my phone thinks I'm Australian. I had Siri set as English, didn't understand me. Set it to American, didn't understand me. My phone, this is real, is fucking Australian. But it's like super Australian. I'm like, hey Siri, and she's like, hey cunt. Super Australian. I'm aware of what I look like. I look like a tool. Thanks, this guy's fucking dying. Man, that was what I was thinking, man. Hell yeah, hit it. My last name is Stanley. I was named after a tool company. I look like a lifeguard intercourse to lumberjack. I love doing these because every crowd has a different perception of me. I look like the douchebag in a romantic comedy that you don't want to end up with a girl. Oh, there you go. That's the one for you guys. I look like the treasurer of a frat. Yeah, I know. Look, Chad, winter formal's in 2 days, okay? You don't get your dues in, you're out of the beer pong tournament. I look like I would say, do you know who my dad is? I have not said that. I had a guy say this to me recently. He goes, you look like you would do push-ups while watching The Wolf of Wall Street. It's like, dude, I've done that. That is spot on. Look like I talk about how much I cold plunge. And I do, I talk about that a lot. Now, if you're wondering how to tell the difference between English people, Australian people, and American people, it all comes down to one word. This is my mum's favorite word when I was a kid. It's the N-word. No. For a second, he was like, yo, what's about to happen over here? No, I don't know what you racists were thinking. Although that word would work as well, but I'm not going to say it. But it comes down to the word no. English people say, no, we do not have dentists. These are my American teeth. Australian people say, no, N-O-Y-Y-Y-Y. No, I did not ride my kangaroo to work. My kangaroo actually died last week. That was the first time. There's always some chick who's sad about the dead kangaroo. And I'm like, it wasn't even a kangaroo. This room's fucking ruthless. You're like, fuck that kangaroo. Good riddance. He wasn't even American, brother. Good piece of shit, kangaroo. Americans say, you say no. No, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. You say no, you swallow the O. It's very American. Because you eat. Because you eat a lot of food. Hey, that's too far, sir. We don't joke about food here, okay? Ironically, had Monica Lewinsky swallowed the O, we wouldn't have this beautiful moment right now. So thank you, Monica, for being a quitter. Imagine all she had to do would have changed Bill Clinton's career is if she had just gone. That's it. Being English in America, though, is just people do some stupid stuff to you, you know. But people come up to me and just say things, and I go, "Why would you do that? Why'd you think that was something I wanted to hear?" They'll come up and people just go, "Oh, cheerio." Don't do that. "Oh, hello, governor. You're right. You're right, governor." Don't do. "Oh, you're a wizard, Harry." "You're an asshole, Gary." Don't fucking do that. It's like, don't go up to Irish people and be like, "Oh, top of the morning to you. They're after me Lucky Charms." You'll get stabbed. Don't do it. Don't do that shit. That's like me going up to an American and just being like, "Huh, corn on the cob. Hot dog, hamburger, diabetes. School shooting. Oh, fuck you. I don't care." And that's fine, you can do that because it's to white people. Fuck them. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Right? But you would never do this. Right? I would never do this. You guys would never do this. Right? You'd never go up to an Indian person. Customer service, not casinos. You know what I meant. Nobody was confused. But she'd never go up to him and go, it's a horrible thing to do. You'd never do this. Neither would I. She'd go, oh, it's very nice to meet you. Just so you know, this meeting will be recorded for quality assurance purposes. Because that would be horrible. You wouldn't do that. Speaking of Indians, I think that the Cleveland Guardians, the baseball team, they used to be the Cleveland Indians, they changed their name. I think they missed a huge marketing opportunity to just have a billion-person market, and instead of the Cleveland Indians, they could have just been the Cleveland Indians. We love cricket, I'll get into it, fuck. They're the only people going to Cleveland going, what a wonderful place full of rich culture. Wow. And they wouldn't even have to change the name of the football team because they're already the Cleveland Browns. Wow. Yeah, thank you. Oh, man. Raj, you like that joke? Thanks, buddy. Glad you're here for that. I thought it was wonderful, frankly. It was recorded for quality assurance purposes. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this yet, but I am white. Full white, both sides. And I've been white my whole life. Haven't tried anything else yet. Although I have been thinking about doing the reverse Michael Jackson. That's where I let little kids touch me. I am kidding. Fuck. It's. Oh, I love that joke. Oh, it's where I slowly become black over time. Right, that's the reverse Michael Jackson. And like I said, look, I'm not complaining about being white. Being white's great. It's not as good as it used to be. We had our run, though, guys. We've been dominating the game for quite some time. What? Oh, microphones?
No. Hold. We got a table. It's very disruptive.
Oh.
Yeah,
See you
but
guys.
laugh at you. You're great, but your people fucking suck.
Oh yeah, I bet. Wow. Hey, yeah, good for the special. Love that.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, that was fun, huh? Whoa. That was all planned. We wanted some controversy. Wow, that's fun. Okay. Right in the middle of some fucked up shit, too. Could have done it during the English shit. Okay, no, let's do it now. Let's rewind, go back slightly. Boom. Man, being white, huh? It's gonna be a wild edit. Just me, hey, being white, huh? What is happening? Wow. No, being white's pretty good. I said we had our run. We've been dominating the game for a while, right? We've been a dynasty, right? We've been crushing shit. Remember when basketball was just 5 white dudes doing layups? Just like barely getting off the ground, just like, what? Wow, did you see that? He almost got off the ground that time. We had a good time, you know? It's still good. It's still good. I'm not complaining, right? Like, cops tend to like me because I look like a cop. And like, I can own a home, right? But my great-great-grandparents could own a person. Not saying I want to. If somebody said, hey, would you like to own a person? Like, absolutely not. It's a disgusting question. But thank you for asking. Because we don't know. We don't know who we are. We don't have the option. Right? You can talk a big game, but nobody knows until they ask. Right? And when we're learning about slavery in school and history class, you're always like, dude, I never would have had one. Like, I would have been down there in the Underground Railroad with Harriet Tubman just getting him out of there. Come on, Jamal. Get out of here. There's always that one kid, though, yeah, that guy, he would own slaves for sure. Fucking Bert. Cletus. Kenny. That was for one dude in the crowd named Kenny. No, being white's good. So we'll transition. Let's talk about the least popular white man, the Catholic priest. Yeah, touchy subject. Well, that was an accident. You ever wonder though if the whole Catholic priest issue was just caused by a typo? You know, they were sending down the instructions on how to be a priest, and they were like, we're going to do confessionals on Sundays, we're going to do a Sunday sermon, pray on children. Have we just had that paperclip from Microsoft Word a little bit earlier? And it's like, hey, you spelled pray P-R-E-Y. Did you mean P-R-A-Y? I like to think about the Pope coming out for a press conference to address that. And he's like, hey guys, look, it's, we make a mistake. To me, the Pope is a Mario brother, okay? He's in Italy, it just makes it better. He's, look, we touch some kids, okay? It's not funny, look. And also, if you're wondering, by the way, priests love this joke, okay? They love kidding around. They love it. The Pope, he's just like, we touch, and it's not funny, but if you know, in time maybe, it's a little bit funny. We touch a lot of kids, but you know, look, God works in mysterious ways, you know. You say, oh Lord? That's what they say too. Jesus Christ. Come on. Okay. Let's change gears. Let's talk about cake. Anybody here like cake? Yeah, I can see you guys. I'm kidding. Anybody seen the show Is It Cake? No. Oh, yeah, fuck you. Yes, you have. That was a guilty no. Anybody here not seen Is It Cake? Raise your hand. Okay, cool. You guys have lives. Congratulations. Some of us drank a little too much on a Saturday night once. Woke up on Sunday, got as high as humanly possible. Open up Netflix. Number one on Netflix, Is It Cake? I go, there's no way I'm watching this fucking stupid show. But it's number one. And I'm very high. And so I go, just one episode. 10 episodes later, I finished the season. Same fucking day. Binged the whole thing. And if you don't know how the show works, here's how it works. It's pretty hard to understand, so I'm going to explain it to you guys. Basically what they do is they bake very realistic-looking cakes. Okay? And I won't tell you who the contestants on the show are, but I'll tell you who they're not. It's not a lot of straight white guys who've become obsessed with competitive, realistic cake baking. It's a lot of gays and women. And so they make these cakes, and what happens is to figure out what they're going to do, they put out 5 of these stools, and on 4 of these stools is an everyday item, and on the 5th stool there is one that is actually... Wow, slow audience. Okay, guys. It's tough to understand, I know, but we're gonna get there together, okay? So they've got 4 of them, and let's say it's an everyday, it's like a purse, right? And so there's 4 purses, and one of them that looks just like a purse, but it is... There we go, much better. So what they do is they have the contestant come out and they have to guess which one they think is... There we go, wow! And what they have to do is they have to guess which one is cake, and then the host asks them to describe why they think that. And the dude just comes out and he's like, which one do you think is cake? And he's like, oh. I think it's that one. And he's like, why do you think that? And this one guy, I swear to God, he goes, it was a little bit cake-ish. It had some cake-like qualities to it. It's like, that's not a fucking answer. The next guy comes up and he's like, why did you think that? And he's like, the handle looked a little bit like fondant, and now I know what fucking fondant is, and that pisses me off. That shit upsets me. I don't need to know what that is. That fucking bugs me. But so they have a new show coming out based on Is It Cake? It's called Is It Trans? I'm sorry, is they trans? Is they trans? And here's how it works. So they line up 5 of them. And they, them are standing there. And there's 5 of them, and they just bring out a straight dude. And the straight dude walks out, and they gotta guess which one is trans. So he comes out, and they're like, which one do you think? And he's like, immediately, that one. That one right there. Why do you think that? He's like, for me, it was the cock. That was a giveaway. It was the leather pants and the massive cock. That's what did it for me. But it actually wasn't a cock. It was cake. The year is 2033. Everything is cake. That's my greatest fear. I don't worry about much, but I'm afraid that things are just cake now. That's the thing is, some people get a little bit offended when I do a trans joke. It's never a trans person, it's always just some white chick named Jessica. She's like, you can't do that. You can't say that. I'm like, oh, I can, I did. But here's the thing is, I think trans people deserve way more credit. And I think they're much braver and much tougher than we give them credit for. Because, look, I think I'm a pretty tough guy, right? But if somebody was like, hey, we're gonna cut your dick off. I'm like, nope, rather be dead. Can't do it. And they're like, yo, doc, cut this dick off. I don't want it anymore. Right, and my thought is, if you can take a doctor cutting off your penis, you can probably take a joke. Right? Yeah. They lost their dick, not their sense of humor. They're fucking fine. I've had people come up to me after shows and like, I have trans kids, and I thought that was funny, and that's the point of all of this shit. It's jokes. I'm messing around. And honestly now, trans is it's the coolest thing you can be right now. And so I used to live in California, and they would do these things at schools that are called out-wokening each other. These parents would have these woke-offs, and they would try to find out who the wokest parent was. And so back in about 2008, there was this woman I'd met, and she goes, oh, I bought a Prius. And I go, why would you do that? And she was like, well, and this is serious, she goes, I just can't wait to show up to the school parking lot and see the look on the other parents' faces when they see me driving a hybrid. And I was like, oh, you suck. And then in like 2018, things changed a little bit, right? The cool thing in the parking lot, you get to the parking lot, you'd be like, oh, your son's on the football team? Well, my son's gay. Boom, outwoked. 2023, same parking lot. Parents come up to each other like, oh, your son's gay? Well, mine's trans. So your gay little son can suck my daughter's dick. In 2008, it was cool to have a hybrid car. 2023, hybrid kid. Should see how many miles a gallon this one gets. Oh. Last trans joke. It's a quick one. Isn't it crazy how like 10 years ago everybody was afraid of trans fats and now everybody's celebrating fat trans? It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. And here's the thing, I really want to say this, I do want to be serious for a second, is that I'm going to say stuff I don't mean up here. This is stand-up. To me, this is the final frontier of free speech. This is the place where we get to say stuff we don't mean, we get to make jokes. Yeah, thank you. The point of stand-up is to light up the darkness, right? When you look at soldiers at war, they're making the darkest jokes possible because otherwise it's just darkness. The point of being up here is to light up the darkness. It's to talk about things, make things funny that aren't funny. To talk about things that aren't funny, like racism, or pedophilia, or women. That's a joke. It's a joke that a woman couldn't have written. Here's the thing about cancel culture and free speech and these things is, what if you have a message that's like woke but you say it in a way they don't like? Like, what if I made t-shirts and it just said, racism is retarded? Do it, bro, I'll wear that shit. Because they'd be like, wait, well, okay, yeah, no, I agree with the message. Why'd you say it? Oh, do you think racism isn't retarded? No, I do. I'm gonna come back to you, okay? Just a shit, just God loves fags. They're like, that's a beautiful message, but why'd you have to use that word, you know? And you know, God works in mysterious ways, right? I'll be selling racism is retarded shirts in the back. You're like, wait, seriously? No, I'll get one. No, not yet, okay? Calm down. Oh, shit. Hey guys, I made the shirt, I did it. Racism is retarded. I also made mugs. Right there, that's a mug for coffee or other beverages like tea if you're English. I made them, you can get them at feedthewolf.com. If you don't like public facing shirts with retarded on them, just get a mug. Get them for your friends, get them for everybody you like, but do it after you finish the special. feedthewolf.com. Go there when you're ready. Anybody have a favorite word here? If you've got a favorite word, I'd love to have you just shout it out. Nice, okay. Jesus, did you know I was gonna say that? That was the fastest response I've... Fuck! Got a Mormon over here who's never been able to say it in public. Fuck! Did he hear me? God, Jesus. Scared me for a second there. Any others?
Fenestrate.
What? The fuck was that? That was some white person shit. Defenestrate?
Yes.
Did I say that right? I don't think you're straight. That's a gay word. I'm sorry, what is it? Defenestrate? What does that mean, please?
It means to throw something out the window.
Literally? Like to literally throw something out the window? That's weird. How often are you fucking doing that? You're like, dude, I don't have time to say I'm throwing shit out the window. I'm saying it all the time. I need to shorten it. I defenestrated my kid, okay? I don't have time for this shit. I'm throwing a lot of stuff out of windows. I'm defenestrating a lot. My favorite word is cunt. She flipped me off. That's great. Wonderful. Cunts are people who say defenestrate. Yeah. If you're wondering what a cunt is, that's what it is. Oh, well, I was out at the country club last week and I was defenestrating some children. Fuck you. Cunt is my favorite word. Especially, it's called controversial, right? For a reason, okay, guys? I love the word cunt, and it's like a warm hug to me. I love it. Somebody says cunt, but I don't. Cunt is an English word. It's our word, right? You guys can't say that word because you say it wrong, right? Americans say cunt wrong. You say it's cunt. Cunt. Okay, with a hard T. Americans, you go cunt. I think so. She's a little bit of a cunt. Yeah, I went to the DMV and the woman there, she was a little bit of a cunt. A little cunt. Okay. You cunt. She was a cunt. Okay? And the reason I love this word so much, other than the consonants and the sound, somebody's just snorting over here, and I love it. I'm losing it. Just keep going. It's like a fucking train here. I love it. No, keep going. But the reason I love the word cunt is because it's so versatile. Right? It means so many different things. You can have just a cunt. Right? A cunt is like a person who just, they're like mean to waiters. Right? That's a cunt. And then you have a proper cunt. Right? And that's like somebody who says defenestrate. I'm sorry. Or just like a mother who's like, my son is a disappointment. He's just standing next to her. Like, she's a proper cunt. Right? And then you can have things that are cunty. A person typically isn't cunty. They participate in cunty behaviors. Right? Like somebody at the airport who stands in the middle of the escalator when people are trying to get to their flight. Cunty. Right? Somebody, I fucking mean this one a lot, okay? Somebody who is a professional burrito maker who doesn't equally distribute the ingredients in the burrito. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That's not cunty. That's a proper cunt. Fuck them. Fuck you. You get that burrito, you have a bite, it's just fucking beans. The next bite's just cheese. Figure your shit out. You take a fucking fork and you stir that shit, mix it, flip it, do a little thing, fold it up. That is the appropriate way to deal with burritos, okay? Fuck. We're solving the world's problems here, you guys, okay? And let me just tell you something real fucking crazy. My girlfriend eats burritos like a serial killer. This is 100% real. She does this with breakfast burritos. She gets a breakfast burrito while it's hot, then she directly places it in the freezer. Strike one. Terrifying. Right? Once it's efficiently cold, I swear to God, she eats it sideways like corn on the cob. I am afraid to go to sleep. That is terrifying behavior, you guys. And I'm not making any of that shit up. You should see her eat corn on the cob, though. She does it just straight in. But my favorite use of the word cunt is to call somebody a good cunt. Now, in England, that is basically the highest honor you can bestow upon another man. You don't have an equivalent in American English, but in England, if you've crossed over, you exalt another man and unite them, essentially, as a good cunt. That's a good cunt. And so, I've learned that a good cunt isn't always accepted in the way that I thought it would be in America. Yeah. So I used to live in Austin, Texas, and I'm with this dude drinking all day, right? From like noon till 9. And I'm hanging out with this dude. He is American, right? He's just like, I like football, I like beer, and I like fucking chicks. Right? And I like that, dude. This is my guy. Right? So we're hanging out for like 8 hours, and I've decided, I'm like, this guy's a good cunt. I think I should tell him. But it's time to tell this guy that he's a good cunt. He's gonna love it. Gonna absolutely love it. So at this point, we've gotten back to my friend's house, and I go, this is the time. So I go, hey man, I just want you to know, you're a good cunt. Then he goes, the fuck you say to me? And I'm like, bro, what? I said that you're a good cunt. And he goes, say it again! And he's starting to like square up to me. And his buddy comes up to like break us up, and he goes, say it again! I'm like, you're a good cunt. And I looked, and he's like, and I go, is he not hearing the good part? Because now he's just being a proper cunt. So I left, because I'm a good cunt. My dog's a good cunt. He's my best friend. Any dog people here? Oh, hell yeah! Okay. Any cat people? Wow, that's the sound of cat people for you. Congrats on making it out of the house. I know that's a big deal for you guys. I said that once at a show, and this chick goes, I go, how you doing, cat people? She goes, oh, we're anxious. It's like, yeah, that sounds about right. I'm a dog person. I love my dog. I've got a husky. He's beautiful. He has these incredible blue eyes. He looks kind of like if Chris Hemsworth fucked a wolf. Which I'm not saying he does that, but I am saying if he did, I'd probably watch just a couple minutes. Just like the next Disney Plus thing, they're like, Chris Hemsworth fucks wolves. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch all of it, but I'm going to try it. I think I'll check it out just for a minute. But no, my dog, he's a beautiful dog, incredibly handsome dog. And I was here in Boise, actually. I didn't expect this to happen here. But this chick came up to me, and my dog, and she goes, oh my God, your dog is so beautiful. What is his name? And then she jumps back. She goes, oh, I didn't mean to misgender your dog. And I was like, oh, no, he actually doesn't speak English. Yeah, no, his name's Poseidon. If anything, he speaks Greek. So I think you're good. Actually, I was like, oh, how dare you assume my dog's gender identity? And I'm not going to tell you what this chick looks like. But she looked exactly like you think she did. She drove a Subaru Outback. Had a barista magazine. Her hair was not its natural color. But having a dog is, I know dog is man's best friend because the behaviors of a dog are basically the same behaviors as a blacked out drunk human. Just unacceptable shit that we put up with because we love them so much. Right? Like, my dog they'll just puke on the floor on a Tuesday afternoon. Like, the fuck is that? He's like, oh yeah, dude, I just puked on your floor. Pet me. And I'm like, okay, I love you. But imagine if you had a friend, fucking Steve. Steve, we all know Steve. Just Steve, and he comes over to your house, and he's just like, hey man, how you doing? So, you want to go out? What? Fuck you, Steve, why'd you puke on my floor? That's unacceptable shit. Right? I know dog's man's best friend because, like, my little dog, he'll just like bark at a Mexican. That's not acceptable. Imagine just justifying that. You're like, yeah, dude, Steve's a good guy, but I can't take him on walks. Just starts yelling at Mexicans. Steve, stop it. They're just like us. Dog will just sit on the edge of the bed while I'm having sex. Just direct eye contact. Lick my fucking knee. That's outrageous. That's not man, even if Steve's in the room, you're like, hey bro, could you get out? I'm fucking. Yeah, no, dude, I think I'll just sit on the edge of the bed. I think I might get a lick in. If you feel something wet, it's my tongue. I think I might get the back of your knee. You like that? I don't, Steve. I don't like it at all. And I know, because I will carry, my dog will take a shit. I will pick it up in the thinnest bag, just the thinnest bag on earth, and then I'll pick it up, and then I'll carry it for a mile. You imagine if Steve's just like, yo, dude, by the way, I shit on the sidewalk. I'm gonna need you to pick that up and carry that for about a mile. Like, absolutely fucking not, Steve. But I do it. There was a time, this is true, I took my dog shit, I put it in my sweatshirt pocket. I got home, I hung up my sweatshirt. A week later, a week later, I put that sweatshirt on, I grabbed her shit. And then I looked at my dog and I went, I love you. I love you. If Steve's shit was in my pocket, dude, no fucking chance. But nobody starts doing magic because they're having too much sex. Right? Nobody's like, dude, I've been pounding puss. Crushing ass. I'm thinking about learning some magic tricks. That's just not how it goes. It's just some dude without friends is like, I would really like some friends or some pussy. And then they do some magic tricks, and then ironically, the pussy just disappears. And there's no female magicians. You notice that? Yeah, inequality. Let's solve it. There's no female magicians. You know why? Not skilled enough. I'm kidding. Bitches are deceptive. Fuck that shit. They do magic every day. You're like, why do I feel scared when I don't do the dishes now? What is that shit? That's a magic trick. I don't close a certain door and I'm like, why do I close this? Why am I afraid that I didn't close that door? That's a magic trick. But there's no female magicians because women can have sex whenever they want. Heard? Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Yes, they can. Dude, I gotta tell you guys something real quick. Like 99% of white people just want a black guy to think they're cool. That's it. That's all I want. I'll tell you guys the fucking truth. I like making white people laugh. But I like making black people laugh way more. Black laughs matter. About 10 times more than white laughs. If you haven't tried making a black guy laugh, it will fucking hit you different. I'm having a moment to myself right now because this dude's fucking loving it right now. And I like you guys. But I gotta tell you, this guy's laughter means more to me than all of yours. All of yours. You have no idea. You ever, like, a white guy compliments your shirt and you're like, fuck you, I'm not gonna wear this shirt again. You ever have just like a black guy's like, yo, nice shoes, and you're like, holy shit. I'm sleeping in these. I guess I just live in these shoes now. Do you ever make a random black guy laugh? That shit is a drug. Right, because white people laugh from their throat. They're like, oh, what a joke, Gregory. Oh, top notch. Black dudes laugh from their toes, dude. They're like, There were a couple black guys here last night, and they laughed with their body, and I had to stop what I was doing. I was like, yes, I've achieved the pinnacle of life. They were doing this, they were... Okay, what the fuck was I talking about? There's no female magicians because women can have sex whenever they want. Right, even take the ugliest woman you've ever seen, just a sea creature from the bottom of the ocean. Right, just a fucking bridge dweller. Right, just she comes out, and she's like... That chick can go up to a dude and be like... You wanna have sex? And some dude's gonna be like, yeah. Yeah, I'll fuck you. I gotta say this. I think I'm just gonna do this. This is not part of this. Fuck it, I don't care. I feel like not having a foreskin is like not having eyelids. Just walking around unprotected. I have no sensitivity left. That's why I wear a helmet.
Hello, cunts. I spent tens of thousands of my own money on filming this special, and the only way I can make any money off it is if you go buy merch, which is why I made cunt mugs. So be a good cunt, go over to feedthewolf.com. When you're done watching the special, buy yourself a cunt mug. The C is the handle. Or buy it for somebody you don't like, buy it for someone you do like, or buy it for your neighbor that you don't like, and just put it in his mailbox and say nothing. So go to feedthewolf.com to help support me and good cunts everywhere after the show ends. Thank you for being here. Be a good cunt.
This is the last thing I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about some Mormons. We got any Mormons here? Oh, we got ex-Mormons. There's never Mormons at the show. There's always ex. Who's the ex-Mormon? Where we? Oh, wow, with the black guy. Wow, she's really. You don't know how ex-Mormon I am. Holy shit. Oh. Really? You're showing them? That's... Wow. Oh my God. Oh, that's the best thing I've ever been a part of. Thank you so much. And this dude's just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not just gonna fuck a white chick. I'm gonna fuck an ex-Mormon, dude. Oh my God. Can we please buy them some drinks from me? I fucking love them. Please just get them some drinks. Yeah. Reparations. I'm making things right, one drink at a time, you guys. Holy shit. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so Mormons. So I have 6 Mormon cousins. My mum's brother, my uncle, he married a Mormon woman. But I know there's more Mormons in Boise than most places, but if you don't understand Mormons, I just want you to sort of understand what's going on with them around sex. Basically, everything they're trying to do is just not fuck before marriage. That's most of being Mormon. And they have all these loopholes to try not to have sex. Right, one of those loopholes is the butthole. That's one of their favorite loopholes. And so Mormons basically are just constantly trying not to fuck till they're married. Because apparently God is just in a helicopter over Utah. Just like, hey, you guys fucking? He's not in the Middle East. He's not paying attention to that shit. He's just over Utah, just cruising around making sure people aren't fucking. And so, just so you understand how Mormons deal with sex, there's a thing they do, there's a real thing, called soaking. Yes! Oh shit, who's excited about soaking? Oh my God, it's the black guy again. Of course you just heard about it. Of course you just heard about it. No black dude's ever soaked. No black dude on earth has ever soaked. If you don't know what soaking is, let me explain it to you, okay? Soaking is where you take your penis, and then you put it inside of a woman's vagina, and then you just leave it there. That's the end of it. That's all you do. You just leave your dick in there, you soak. I like to think of it as marinating. Just getting some flavor up in there. And they just soak, and they don't move, because apparently God is a T-Rex. And he can only see movement. And God's just up there in heaven looking at Utah, nowhere else. What was that? What was that? Nothing. Nothing. Why is your pelvis so close to hers? Just Bible study. Fine. Just cruising. Takes it out 20 minutes. What the fuck was that? And here's the craziest thing about soaking. So they've added some new elements over the years. These are real. There's an element to soaking now where they get a friend. Once they're soaking, and if you've seen the show Jury Duty, you will have seen this in action. They get what they call a jumper. And they're on the bed, and so one of them has their wiener in the other one. Okay, just so you understand. You look Mormon as shit, by the way. Oh no, you got finger tattoos. Ex-Mormon. But it's weird. So you have your penis in it, and then you don't move, but then you have a friend over here on the bed, and they just go. We're not doing it, God. Imagine that. You get up to heaven. God's like, got his little clipboard out, and he's like, it says here when you were 18, before you were married, you had, oh no, you had a jumper. You're fine. Get on in here. You're fucking fine, dude. I don't give a shit. This is real. Last night after the show, this woman told me, she goes, you know, there's a third option. I go, what the fuck is this? The girl will have a friend sneak under the bed and just lay under the bed and just fucking push. That's insane. Just fuck. Just fuck. He doesn't care. It's the last thing I'm going to talk about. So in front of me, I have my favorite thing I've ever found on the internet. And that is the Mormon Anti-Masturbation Guide. This is a real guide created by Mormons, for Mormons, to help Mormons quit masturbating. This is a real thing. You guys can look up, Google all of this shit later. So here's the thing. Here's how it works. So I'm going to read you guys these rules. Anybody here having trouble with masturbation? This guy? With the magician? No. Okay. Just pay attention. I think it'll help you. I'm just taking a drink, man. Dude, I'm just trying not to masturbate, okay? Let me drink. But so, I've written these out by hand. I had them on a tablet, but I lost it. That's a joke for the Mormons. That's called a later joke. Their entire religion was based on a guy who lost a tablet and then talked about it forever. So here are the rules, okay? These are real. And if I start yelling, it's because it's written in all caps. Because we know that's how that shit works, okay? If you are associated with other persons having the same problem, you must break off their friendship. Never associate with other people having the same weakness. Don't suppose that the two of you will quit together. That's a little weird. Yo, hey man, you wanna quit beating off together? No shit. Not like, will you still do it together, just separately? That's fucking weird. That's weird, like, you never will! You must get away from people of that kind. This poor guy. Just to be in their presence will keep your problem foremost in your mind. If being around your friends turns you on and makes you want to wank, that's a little bit weird. Or a very sexy friend group. I don't know. And I swear to God, this is rule number 2. Avoid being alone as much as possible. You guys follow that shit? You just told me to get rid of all my masturbating friends. That's all my friends. Now you want me to be alone? Pick a fucking lane. When in bed, if that is where you have your problem for the most part. This guy. Dress yourself for the night so securely that you cannot easily touch your vital parts. First off, you want people to stop masturbating? Don't use the word vital. That's a sexy fucking word. Dress yourself for the night so securely and so that it would be difficult and time-consuming for you to remove these clothes. So you're saying I'm lazy. Dude, I really want to beat it right now, but I'm wearing a lot of clothes. Just going to bed in my fucking snowboarding gear. Man, I am horny, but I am wearing a lot of long underwear right now. I don't think I could get there. There's no situation where that's stopping me. All right, and now we know why Mormons wear undershirts all the time. That's another joke for the Mormons. Just constantly trying not to masturbate. Like, let me put on this stupid fucking helmet and just ride this bike. I'm just trying not to beat it! I'm gonna ride 63 miles today! I'm gonna be too tired to masturbate. That would be a good rule. Ride your bike 60 miles, you'll be too tired to masturbate. New rule. Stupid motherfucker. And so that it would be difficult and time-consuming for you to remove those clothes. Now, the final two rules, my favorite rules. These are fucking real, you guys. Look all of this shit up. I'm not making up a single thing. After you bathe, don't admire yourself in the mirror. Fuck you. I don't give a shit how sexy you are. I don't care if you're the most attractive person on earth. Nobody's getting out of the shower. Catches a glance in the mirror. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Joseph Smith. Who's a good cunt? You imagine that? You show up to work late, your boss is like, yo, why are you late? And you're like, dude, I got a level with you. Man, dude, I took a shower, walking by the mirror, right? Caught a glimpse of this magnificent machine. Had to crank one out, dude. Fucking beat my meat. And this is the last rule, and this is my favorite. In very severe cases. In very severe cases, it may be necessary to tie a hand to the bed frame. With a tie. In order that the habit of masturbating in a semi-sleep condition can be broken. First off, you tie my hand to the bed frame, I'm coming for sure. That's my time, you guys. Thank you. Thank you guys. Fuck. Holy shit. You have no idea how much this means to me. Can I want to do something I'm crying a little bit. That's gay. Told you I was gay. Can I have Brooks and Marcus and Garrett come up here, please, for just a minute? Thank you. Garrett just goes, faggot. These people mean a lot to me. It's been, so when I was 24 years old, I did my first ever set of stand-up in San Diego, California, and I was like, I'd gone skydiving, I felt nothing, I'm like, I should try stand-up. So I'm gonna go to this club called the Red Room, I'm gonna go do like 20 minutes. And I tell him that, and he goes, yeah, that's not how comedy works. You're gonna go to this open mic, you get 3 minutes, if you bring friends, you get 5. So if it weren't for him, I never would have done my first set. So to have him here. Last year, Garrett and I went on a tour together. There's no chance any of this happens if it weren't for him and that whole thing, so it just means a ton to have him here. Yeah. And then Marcus and I have been working together for almost 3 years now, every fucking week, and zero chance this whole thing happens without him, so I'm just super fucking grateful. Well, I knew I'd cry doing comedy. That's what you guys came here for. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go cry somewhere else. If you guys wanna take, I'll let Marcus take over. Thank you guys so much. Seriously.
Hey, thank you so much for watching my special. You are, despite what everybody says about you, to me, you are a good cunt. And if you want to be a proper good cunt, which is even better, that's the highest honor I could ever bestow upon a person, go to feedthewolf.com, grab yourself some merch. We got Black Lives Matter mugs. We got all sorts of stuff there. Otherwise, if you could, just share this with people. As a comedian, I've spent my own money on this, my own time. I've put tens of thousands of dollars into this, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. So if you could just tell people about it, that would be wonderful. If you don't want to tell people, then you're a proper cunt. I love you.